when you look at your hormones, the first hormone, really ideally, like I said in the post yesterday, we have to look at the thyroid gland, because the thyroid is top of all the hormones. Now, your hormones work in an orchestra. In order for them to work, they all have to. With anything, the first place you have to go to is your gut health. You have to start cleaning up your gut. We can't just directly go to the thyroid, because it's not actually the thyroid that's the problem. Your gut is your problem. Your immune system is your problem. And I'm not just talking about the thyroid here. I'm talking about other hormonal issues as well. So I know there are a lot of women suffering with PCOS. Again, it links in with your thyroid, because PCOS is driven by cortisol and insulin, which if your thyroid doesn't work properly, if you have an underactive thyroid, then you overproduce cortisol, and then that can help make you overproduce insulin, and then you've got your estrogen dominance problems happening as well. So it's all linked into your thyroid and gut. I think it might sound more complicated than what it actually is, and I'm trying to break it down into small facts as much as I can. Now, there are more hormones, like you have to have estrogen and progesterone balanced, but most of us don't. The main driven factor here is your gut. And the second one is the amount of cortisol that you produce, because obviously if you're overstressed, then you're going to produce more cortisol, and then that sends all of your hormones out of balance, and then we're all screwed. So obviously cortisol is produced when we're stressed out, but the other things that stress our body out are food, like we're not supposed to eat sugar, because sugar raises your insulin. The more insulin you have, the more cortisol you're going to produce as well. So you shouldn't be having a lot of sugar in your diet. In fact, something I make sure I do is I have added adaptogenic herbs, because these actually lower your stress, and that is ashwagandha, tulsi tea, or it's known as holy basil, maca,